What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Game Day with Trey. This your host Trey. That's my homeboy Face.
What up, world?
Man, we are here to give you guys a lot of action about what exactly took place last night. All right. Now, first and foremost, I want everybody to understand this. Okay. Normally, you hear a lot more energy from me, a lot more intensity. We got some technical difficulties and we working through it. Okay. So since we working through them issues, you're not going to see as much intensity from me. But I want y'all to understand this. Okay. This series is giving you every single thing that me and Face have talked about throughout this whole podcast since the series started. Okay. We told you that it was going to be a battle. We told you it was going to be a chess match. We even put it on a thumbnail. All right. We told you that Jokic was the white wilt. You've seen it. We told you that, and we told you this before anybody else in the whole world told you. We told you that this is the new version of what a Shaq and Kobe would look like in today's basketball. So, what we're going to tell you today is that it's over for MIA.
Nighty night. Bedtime, Jimmy. It's bedtime.
Face,
I,
what happened last night, Face?
it's too much for them. It's too much for them, man. Everybody like to ride the underdog story. Like I said, I'm a Florida boy, so I love the Florida team. I'm a Laker fan, but going with the home team. I wanted to say Denver yesterday, but I just ain't want to. You know what I mean? It's too much for them, man. Miami
Yeah,
got it. They made it to a point where know they got it in water over their head, man. It is what it is. You can't say they.
man, look, I'm gonna break it down to you like this, all right? For everybody out there, this is exactly what happened, okay? Miami has maxed out their potential. Miami last night, okay, came out and they gave the most valiant effort. They gave the most valiant effort possible, okay? And I'm gonna just give you some numbers, all right? Last night, Butler scored 25 points on 9 of 17 shooting, 1 of 3 from the three, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Typical Jimmy Buckets night. Okay. Bam Adebayo, 20 points on 8 of 19 shooting, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Typical Bam Adebayo night. But nobody else on the team scored 20 plus points. All right. Everybody else
Kyle
did what
Lowry,
they.
Kyle Lowry gave him a little spoil, but
He gave him 13 points, man. He gave him
well,
13 points.
that's a lot for Kyle.
That is,
that's
but
double.
when
That's
we are
double.
in the
That's
when we
triple the playoff average. It did.
man,
I'm, I'm just kidding. Hey, listen. When you go to looking for drops in the bucket, Kyle Lowry, that 13 points has been the most he scored the whole playoffs. Kyle Lowry, you can't. So I understand what you're saying, for it, but that was triple time his average. So that's the only other. He's the only other contributor.
hold up though, man. But then when you also get into the fact that they got held under 100 points again, like every time Miami is lost, they get held under 100 points, brother. So what I'm saying is, since
Hey,
we know
Trey.
that Miami the maxed out, what's up?
Yeah, because you got
Since
to
we
think about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you got any defenders out there for Miami to score 100, you just got to look at where it's gonna come from. They
that's what
really
I'm
don't
saying.
have. So being that they not even being held to 100, they can barely score 100. If you just let them go out there and shoot practice shots, they probably won't score 100 baskets, 100
Brother,
points.
statistically, this year they ranked 30th in the NBA in scoring. They were the worst scoring team in the NBA, man.
And it's showing right now.
Yeah, it done came out. It's
It's
rearing
showing
its ugly head, and like you said, what you keep saying? The pumpkin gonna turn into what?
that carriage gonna turn back into a pumpkin here
Yeah.
shortly. I think I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I think they're gonna give it one more push. The first game in Denver, they're gonna try to give it because you got to think about it, it's desperation. It's their last gas for L. Any man, anything, any being animal is gonna fight for their life. So
Yeah,
Miami might come out scrappy, but you got to uphill battle. You got to win 3 games. You can't beat them people 3 games.
brother.
So I'm gonna say
Look,
this: it's early in the, but Miami going to bed. All the Heat fans, the heat is on. Now they finna get their ass turned off.
man. Look, brother.
Hey, it is
It,
what it is.
it is what it is, man. As somebody who's from the gunshine, and I understand that I'm always supposed to shine, right? It's first off, no rebounds, no rings. So you can't win without rebounds. You can't win when you literally Miami did every single thing in their power last night, okay, to win that game, brother. All right. They went and started double teaming Murray to cut him off. Jokic got in foul trouble early. When 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, he wasn't even on the court. They were and Miami was down by
What
like 8 points.
and what I told you though, the best offense sometimes is, I mean, well, the best
Defense.
defense is your offense.
Yeah, and they
They
ain't got
got
it.
Joker about the game. They got him out the game. They got him in foul trouble, but they can't produce enough points. That roster is not producing enough points because the defense is playing good. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? You get stops, but y'all are not scoring enough points for them to win no NBA Finals game. Not against a offense like them. Or maybe if you had
Not
another
if you
team
hold up. Not if you was
struggle,
they're not playing good enough defense too. Like their defense, you let these people go over 100 points. You if you gonna be a team that hangs your hat on defense, and you gonna say that that's what you guys do. How is it they playing better defense than you playing? Tell me that. How is it Denver is playing better defense than you playing? Because last
because they only
night,
got. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Denver only has to defend really two people. If you defend Jimmy and Abayu, ain't nobody else producing. So if you stopping them two, if them two ain't scoring 40 or 50 points, Miami don't even have a chance right now, for real. Unless somebody else step up. I'm saying as far as the game, how the game's been going, all the dudes that was putting up numbers to help them win these games that they weren't supposed to win, ain't none of them showing up right now.
hmm
James Vincent, outs in the last 3 games. Shoot, outs in the
absent.
last 3 games. Hey, somebody needs to come to class. Because you dudes is not showing up, man. For real. Y'all are not
Hmm.
showing up. Somebody needs to come bring them boys to class and y'all need to go ahead and get ready because if not, it's gonna be a long summer. It's gonna be a lot of
Look, the
sleeping
summer
in the
done
night.
already started down here in Florida, man. Yesterday it was like with the heat index, it was 100 plus. All right, so it's already summertime here, man. They already hanging out. They done already planned their vacation and stuff like that. I'm sure Jimmy Bucket's heart still wants to play, but his does not. His heart that's hurting him. His physical body is hurting him too. You know what I mean? He's got the stuff off of court going on with his father. Hopefully, everything is turning out a little bit better in that situation. Prayers out to Jimmy Buckets and his father. Then you got his physical ailments. He's got the ankle issue that he's been dealing with for however long, weeks. All right, since the playoffs started, he's had this ankle issue. He missed games in the very first round against Milwaukee because of this ankle issue. So at the end of the day, man, salute to Miami, but it's over, brother. It's over. But since we already know it's over, let's go ahead and give a real salute to the greatness of Mike Malone because he's going against one of the greatest coaches of all time right now in Spoelstra. Even though Spoelstra is undermanned and outgunned, like severely outgunned, this is like the Alamo that he's fighting right now. But at the end of the day,
Coach got a butter knife against a
against a Ginsu,
he's
against
working with
a
a butter knife
machete,
against a military.
a
He
whole
like
army, a
Rambo without a
platoon.
gun. Hey, I'm gonna say this about the greatness. I really don't know how great Mike Malone is, to be honest with you,
Mm.
because the team that he has, I'm safe. I don't know because I never seen him with a team that was underhand or seen him with a team.
Hold
He got
up.
all the pieces in
Hold up.
place.
Mike Malone was there when they drafted Jamal Murray and Jokic. He's been there that long
So so listen, he done had time to put it together.
to put them two
So
together and teach them
no, I'm
how to
saying
play.
to put the pieces that you need around him too.
So
Look,
what you're
you
saying
see
is,
Aaron Gordon last night.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to get to. So what you're saying is that 27 points that Aaron Gordon flew out of the sky getting is not attributed to Mike Malone. What I'm going to tell you is this. Okay, last night Miami was blitzing Jamal Murray. They was hitting him with a double team. So every time they blitz and hit him with a team, all right, now you're also double teaming or attempting to double team Jokic. So you got Jokic with one man on him and someone floating off to him. That leaves somebody open every time, and it usually will create a mouse in the house, just like it did in game one. And what we got again last night, you got a whole bunch of mouse in the house. Now, yeah, Aaron Gordon, he shot like 3 for 5 or 3 for 7. Let's see. Yeah, it was 3 for 4. I'm sorry, from three. All right. But he shot 11 for 15 from the field total. All right. The man was dominant down low. And if you get him the ball near the bucket and to put him in the dunker's role, he's gonna poke it on anybody and everybody. And when you put a
I,
little dude on him my height or your height, it's really a problem.
that's why I told you. That's why I told you before. Far as if they do a pick and roll, or not even a pick and roll, but he set a pick for Michael Porter, man, or Michael Porter on that baseline, they could get that every time. But Aaron Gordon took a page from Braun book, Braun Brown, whatever they,
Brown.
they Braun Brown, whatever
Yeah.
on his team. That's how he was getting his buckets. He'll cut. He'll wait for the little double teamer, and he'll cut. Every
Hmm.
time I thought he was getting open. So now you got a more dynamic player, a more athletic player, a higher jumper, a stronger person like
Better
Aaron
shooter.
Gordon going. So guess what? That been another whole series. I promise you. I told you that. I said if
Man,
they
hold on
do it,
now. I've been
they can
saying
do
from
it
the
every
beginning of the
game.
series, that Aaron Gordon's supposed to be the X factor. He's supposed to be the one who's going to put them over the edge and make this Denver team a champion. All right,
It
and
it'll be
yeah,
him or Michael Porter. It could have been Michael Porter too, but
he
Michael Porter
fluky.
just
Michael Porter
ain't
too
answering the
fluky, man. He
bell.
wishy washy. They replaced him with Brown last night. They took 6'10" Michael Porter Jr. out and put in a 6'5", 6'6" dude by the name of Brown.
Because the tenaciousness, the way
That,
the way that he going about it,
that's what I'm
he
saying.
going he producing. I ain't gonna lie, he was making me mad, but he get to the basket, so I understand. Sometimes when you got things that ain't, you got to use different energy, different chemistry to come and help motivate. Cause Brian, I mean,
So hold up. So like I
Porter
said,
Porter Junior, Porter Junior just ain't been showing up.
so
So
you got to give Mike Malone some credit for being able to put the continuity of the team together,
oh no, I
understand
ain't.
who to
Hey,
draft,
I said
and
the
know
only thing
and hold up and know this triple and know that you can run this reverse pick and roll with Jokic and Murray.
but now if he would have had to play somebody like Milwaukee, well I know you feel what I'm saying, then I could have said that. But now, right now, by you playing the Miami Heat, I don't think you have to be that great of a coach to
Ooh.
win this series. Is what I'm saying. I'm just keeping it real with you
Ooh.
because I could have coached. I could have
Hey,
coached them. I could have coached the Denver Nuggets to victory over the Heat right now.
hey, now look, man, I ain't gonna take nothing from you, and I think it honestly you probably could have, given the players that Denver has and and how they're executing out there. I'm not saying that's not possible, all right, but what I am saying is Eric Spoelstra's a great coach. He might
He
be
is.
undermanned and outgunned right now, but he's doing a darn fine job of getting around all that and scheming around all that.
Yeah,
He got out coached in this game last night because he did everything possible. Every answer that you would need, to what was going on in the previous games. You were getting triple doubles out of Jokic. He got Jokic in foul trouble. You were getting Murray was going off. You double teamed him and blitzed him. Okay, but you went back to the same issue from game one, which is you got Aaron Gordon in the dunker spot, taking off on anybody and everybody, trying to land a jet up there. You know what I
But
mean?
see, that's the chance that you take when you do taking a double team.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like all sports could have done basically
Was
this
that?
whole series is make it hard, make it harder because I don't really think they had a real chance to actually win this series. They had a chance to put up a fight. I say that I
Mm-hmm.
wanted them to fight, but I never really thought that Miami could actually win the series. If they would have did it, that would have been miraculous, and it would have been like I said, it would have been the finish of a fairy tale season.
Yeah.
But the underdog role and the underdogs, they can only go so far until they start winning for real. If you're
Mm-hmm.
not winning, and Jimmy Jimmy probably did too much this season, being that he playing through injuries,
All
being that
season
he don't
long.
got all the help that he needs, it wear on
And
you.
hold
I
up, he
feel like
33
he
years
gonna
old.
get back by now.
He 33 years old. You remember how you
And,
felt
and
when you was
get,
33?
huh?
You remember how you felt when you was 33? Because he
I
33.
feel like I felt wonderful at 30. I could have played all day. No,
Exactly.
listen. What I'm saying is this though, and I feel like by them not putting Tyler in the game, I believe they know that it was over. Because if you felt like you had a chance, I believe they would have put him in because he's healthy enough to play a game.
Yeah.
But by
But he
them
doesn't have the
knowing,
confidence. Without confidence, you got nothing. Without confidence, you got nothing. You ain't helping me. I can use you as a decoy for as long as I want to, but if you're not confident enough to be out there and put the ball in your hands, then what are you there for? That's why the future is nigh. In the Bible, it says the future is nigh. That means the future is near, or anything. When it says anything is nigh, it means it's near. And I'm gonna tell you this: the future is nigh for Miami and for Denver, because Miami is an opportunity for Dame Dollar. Okay, they do have opportunity for that. They also have an opportunity to try to go get Jalen Brown in some kind of trade if they really wanted to. There's opportunities out there, but the problem is that it most likely won't happen.
I think they would be a better fit. Far as with what Miami got right now, the type of defense they play, they just need somebody that could score the ball consistently. That Jimmy could play off, that Abayu could play off of. And I feel like Damon Lillard, he could stretch the floor. He could take it to the paint when you feel what I'm saying?
But is Damian
So,
Lillard really serious about basketball? We talk about a man who spends more time rapping than I mean, I'm not gonna
but you gotta
look,
think
he
about
can
it where
rap.
he at.
Look, hold up. He
You
can
gotta,
rap. He can rap. I'm not disparaging his rap ability. But what I'm saying is that the man put New York and Brooklyn on his list of teams that he wanted to go to. All right. There's no other
because of
reason
the
to go to
market.
Brooklyn and New York
Because of the
outside of
market.
rapping. The market, rapping.
The market. But New York is a big market. You know what I mean? It's like some of these dudes going to the Damon Lillard been in Portland, bro. It ain't nothing in Portland. You hear what I'm saying? This man been dead. I would be rapping too.
Hey, hold
Talk to the
up.
wall. You
That's
gotta
his
think about
fault. He chose to stay there. Ain't nobody make that man stay there.
that. That
Everybody told him
guess
to
what?
leave. Matter of fact, and told him they
No,
wouldn't
that.
blame him.
But the man was loyal. He wanted to try to win where he started at, and I can respect that. But it's no loyalty in this business. So dang, you gonna need to go get your ring somewhere. I know
Brother,
what you're saying. You ain't
it's
want to
not
be at the
just this
rim because
business.
cool.
It's not just this
Huh?
business. There's no loyalty in business, period. That's the capitalistic way of capitalism that we celebrate here in this fine place that we stay in. All right, that's
But
what
see,
capitalism
that,
is. Capitalism is
but
is, is
but
all
Dame
about.
Dame but Dame is like the old school player. Old school, they didn't want to be traded to all these different teams. You look at them boys stuck with the teams that they was with, and they rarely left unless they had to. They was forced out. Most most NBA players who felt like they wanted to win a ring or could win a ring, they didn't go and join forces with the next person. They was you know what I'm saying? That was rare.
Okay.
These dudes now, they get beat in the series, and guess what? They want to go to that team with them people they just got beat by. Kevin
That's because
Durant,
of the
LeBron
AAU.
James.
That's because of the AAU culture. But I got an even better question for your face right now. Since we talking about loyalty and teams and players staying in position, when LeBron James retires, okay, in a year or 2 years, the face of the league will be Luka Doncic. It'll be um, Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Giannis, and Victor Wembanyama. So all of five of the players that will be the face of the league are all foreign born players. Now, if you notice, they all, if you look at like Giannis, for instance, or Jokic, for instance, all right, or even Joel Embiid, we're talking about players that go to small markets outside of Joel Embiid because he went to Philadelphia. That is a big market, but they go to small markets and they are home. They don't want to leave. Tony Parker did not want to leave San Antonio. Tim Duncan did not want to leave San Antonio. All these are foreign born players. All right. Tim Duncan gets the credit of being American, but he's from the Bahamas, man. You know, St. Croix and all that. So at the end of the day, with the league
Bahamas.
headed in that direction, do you think it's over for the American player? Because I just named nothing but Europeans, brother. I mean, not
It ain't that.
Europeans, but foreign born.
I think it's really helping the American players by not you only not having America watching you. Now you have the world watching you. So the American players are thriving off of this too because they're getting fans
They
from these
getting
different
money,
countries.
but they can't compete with these foreign boys.
How? I'm gonna say this here.
Give me an American center.
I'm gonna
Hold up.
say
I'm
this,
gonna
and this
name
is why
each
they
one of
gonna
these
do this
players. I'm gonna name each one of these
because guess
players. I
what?
want you to tell me an American that compete with them. You might win
In,
when you look.
in,
You
in,
might. Yeah, that's it. That's their age.
listen, listen. You look at Team USA. They crush everything. So don't
Because it's
think.
because your Team USA has America has multiple All Stars. A team like
Yeah,
Serbia. A
but that's
team like
what I'm
hold
saying.
up.
But these other
A team like
players like
Serbia.
Joel Embiid,
Yeah, who
players
he
like
playing with?
Joel Embiid,
Who he
they
playing
play
with?
they play with their country.
But I'm saying who he
Luca,
playing with?
Luca played Luca
Who else
played
is
with his
over there?
country.
I know, and there ain't nobody else over there. He playing by himself.
No, but this is what I'm saying though, Trey. This is what I'm saying. American athletes can compete with these guys. Don't think that the reason why they're getting the the exposure that they're getting because they're better than America. They're getting this exposure because a lot of times they
Brother.
were never even looked at or known
Right
about.
now,
So
right
now it's
now,
amazing to the world
right
to
now,
see.
Giannis is a top five, top seven player in the league. Okay, depending on who you ask. All right, he's foreign born.
But
Ain't
if you
nobody
ask,
messing with
okay,
Giannis.
now
Uh,
you put him against
and
LeBron James or Stephen Curry
Right now,
or
yeah,
Kevin Durant. I'm saying popular.
he'll dog those dudes, man. He will dog them. He dog them. The only one
Oh,
he won't dog would be Steph, and that's because he can cover Steph, but as a team they'll end up beating the Steph because they got physical point guards that's gonna bang with him and they're gonna run with him. You know what I mean? Like Golden State matchup against
I
Milwaukee
just,
is not a good
I,
matchup.
I just feel like, they've grown the game of basketball. That's why when you was talking about the ratings the other day, the ratings are different and they're so high because, like you say, usually if it was just American players, the ratings probably would have went down because these such small market teams.
Yeah.
But by the world tuning in, that's making the numbers. You feel me? That's keeping the numbers, and that was part of the reason why they did what they did and why they're doing what they're doing. So, but they just try to bring an all-star game with all the
The
NBA
Europeans,
foreign
I
to
know,
play against, and they don't want to do that because they're saying that the talent level. will be off. So I don't know what they know,
They
or
saying we
they
would
don't want to
lose.
do that because I don't know if they might not want to do that and form that type of tension either. Because
Because
once you
no, they
start,
don't want to put. Look, brother, if we would lose, we would not win. If it was a serious game, not like a fluke all-star game like what we play right now, that's a laughing stock of all all-star games. Okay.
I,
I'm talking
I,
about
I,
like a serious game. You played a serious game, right? Let's just I'm gonna name you the starting squad. Okay. You got at center, you got Joel Embiid. Or
Mhm.
I'll put him at power forward. At center, I'm gonna put Giannis. Or no, yeah, I'm gonna put Giannis. No,
you
my
got to
bad.
switch
I'm gonna
that
move
around.
Giannis to small forward, and I'm gonna put Jokic at goddamn motherfucking center. So I got Jokic at center. I got Joel Embiid at power forward, and I got Giannis at small forward. Then I'm putting motherfucker. Hold on, excuse my language, but then I'm putting Luca in there. Okay, at the
Okay,
shooting guard,
and guess what?
at the
They
point guard.
normally get
Then
ran
hold
out
up.
the gym.
Then I'm gonna put Jamal Murray at the shooting guard, or I'll swap them out because they both foreign born. And then I'm gonna go get Andrew Wiggins and come him off the bench. And then I'm gonna go get like there's enough foreign
Andrew
born
Wiggins.
players. Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins.
Look, all I need is Andrew Wiggins on the bench. I don't need him scoring nothing. He's playing
I,
defense and he's
he American
facilitating.
though.
He's
He American.
facilitating. No, he's
Andrew
not.
Wiggins
No, he's
American.
not. He's Canadian. He
That's
Canadian.
America.
No, that's not
Ain't
America.
Canadian.
They don't count. The Canadian players do not count as they count as foreign born players.
Okay, okay. Now
You're
I'm gonna
talking
tell
about
you what
U.S.
that I'm
soil.
gonna tell you what that roster gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what that roster gonna
I
do for
got
you.
more players than name. You still got
Okay,
to
you
put
need this.
Bogdanovich on the team. You
Okay,
still
listen.
got
This
like
is what I'm
you
gonna say.
got players. You got
This is what I'm gonna say.
Wembanyama coming now. You put him in there.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say. Because that lineup you just put in there, yeah, they big, but they gonna get ran out of the gym. They all slow. Embiid, Jokic, and Giannis will get ran out of the gym
What?
just on
Who?
fast break points alone. Then they have to guard people. See, that's what you gotta understand. Then they all don't speak the
Wait a
same
second,
language.
wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. They all do speak the same language. But you talking
Ah,
about, hold on, who are you talking about putting out there for America? Because right now you're not putting 38-year-old LeBron James out there. There is no more Chris Paul.
who
He's
ain't?
38,
Who ain't?
38, 30.
LeBron James
Okay,
a big
okay, put LeBron out there. Who else you gonna put out there right now?
that's an automatic fast
Who
break.
else? Who else are you gonna put out there for America?
I'm gonna put
John Morant. Okay, that's
I'm
two.
gonna put. Nah, I ain't putting y'all yet. I ain't putting y'all
You
yet.
got to put him because
I
go
got to
ahead.
think of some big man. I got to think about
There is
some
no big
American big
men.
men.
That's the problem. We ain't got. There's
Who?
no big men in America.
We
You
got
could
big
put
men in
AD out
America.
there. You put EKG out there, man. You gonna
And
put
guess what?
EKG out there, man?
Yeah, I'll
No,
put AD out there. AD
no, he
will
ain't
be
gonna.
one of them.
He's not gonna last. You ain't give him. He's gonna give you 10 minutes.
Hey, all I need my big man to do is protect the rim.
He
See,
can't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
have scores. I'm gonna have scores. I ain't
So,
listen. We will not
brother,
be beat like you think. Cause
brother, we are
Giannis,
talking
Joker,
about a
and
post.
what's name,
Look, we
they
are
be on the
talking
court at
about.
the same
Look,
time.
look. That might last for another year. We're talking about a post LeBron era in the NBA. So we're talking about LeBron retiring in the next 2 years. We're talking about Steph Curry
LeBron ain't
most
the
likely. Hold up. We're talking about Steph Curry most likely stepping away in the next 2 years. We're talking about Kawhi Leonard most likely should be. I've already stepped away. Paul George most likely getting ready to step away. Dame Lillard getting old, about to step away. Everybody I'm naming is young, man. They're still in their 20s. Okay, you
and you got
can't name nobody in their 20s, okay, that can mess with the people I just named. That's American.
who can?
Who? What young
I'm
talent
not.
does America have right now? Okay, because
A
Shea
whole
Gillis
bunch of.
Alexander is a good player, but he's not a great player. Okay, Jalen Brunson, good player, not a great player. Kyrie over 30. We're still talking about in their 20s. Everybody I just said is in their 20s. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna put Zion Williamson back behind out there? Like
Zion,
he can't even
what?
stay in state. He can't
Who?
even show up to
Okay,
play.
tell
So
me which one. Which one of them gonna get in front of him
in
when
front
it's
of
time
Zion,
to?
Zion would actually have
Yeah.
to step on the court. He don't step on the court. The boy don't play basketball. He messes with strippers and adult porn stars and stuff like
That
that,
man healing
and
up,
does a
man.
whole bunch of other
The
stuff, man.
man healing up, man. The man
The
healing up.
man healing up. He been
Wilt
healing
Chamberlain.
up since
You
he
know how
came
many?
in the
You know
league.
how many?
He been healing up
Hey,
since you came in the
you know how
league.
many? You know how many women Wilt Chamberlain went through?
And Wilt
Thousands.
played games. Will play
So,
games. Zion
so it
Williamson
ain't.
does not play games. He don't play
So,
basketball.
so what that's telling you?
That
So
means
what
it's
that's
telling me he
telling
don't
you?
play basketball. This is
That's
telling me he's
telling
not
you
serious
that
about the
it ain't
game.
what he doing on the side that's affecting his game. He gotta allow himself
What
to
I'm telling you,
live.
he has.
They
What
want him
I'm
to come
saying is,
back live.
I'm not saying what's happening in the bedroom is slowing him down. What I'm saying is that his mind is not on the game. His mind is on his
Okay,
love life. And since his
okay.
mind is
I'm,
on
I'm,
his
I'm gonna
love
say this.
life,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna ask you this.
yeah, go ahead.
When American Team USA suits up, they dominate the world
No, we don't.
basketball.
No, we don't.
Why we don't?
We just barely won. This last time we just barely won.
You say we barely won.
We lost the game. You don't lose to people who don't have multiple all stars on their team. We
Yes,
have
we do. Yes,
multiple
we.
Hall of Fame all stars on our
Hey,
team, and we
but guess
lose,
what? But you got to understand something too, Trey. In those other countries, these guys be professional basketball way before us.
brother. But
They
they
like
can't even.
like they.
They're professional basketball way before us. Yes, but we're not talking. We're not sending kids to play them. That's why we stopped sending
I
kids.
understand
We
that,
stopped
but
sending
I'm just
kids to
showing
play
you.
them because
I'm just showing you.
they're playing with real players.
But you don't know who their all stars are. We don't even know who they players. That's you feel what I'm saying.
Look, I
So
guarantee if they was good
it's
enough,
harder
they'd
to
be
put.
over here. They'd be playing in
Huh?
America if they was good enough.
That's what they doing.
That's what I'm telling
Some
you.
on gonna make their way over here. That's just like the college players. They got to go through college. There's some college players right now that we're not even thinking about. And you keep saying that under 20, there's
No,
some
I
college
could give
players
you
getting
something.
ready
They
to come
bums.
out.
I could give you something. This draft right now. You got Grady Dick. He can shoot the three. He's inside out. He's about 6'6", 6'7". You got the Thompson brothers, Amon, and I forgot the other one, but the Thompson twins. Then you got Wembenyama, who's foreign. Then you got the kid Brandon Miller from Alabama. He's a baller, but he's a small
Ballers.
forward. Hold up. He's 6'7". He don't really play defense yet, so you don't know what he's gonna do. But I like the young man. But then after that,
Ballers.
hold up. After that, who else? Because there's not many. That's not man. But we just
I ain't
naming
looking at
Americans.
I ain't gonna watch
We
no
just
college
naming
basketball.
Americans. Those are the only three Americans right now. Okay, and Scoot Henderson, which I'm not sure about Scoot Henderson because he only averaged 13 points in the G League. So we're like he's supposed to be a top four player in the league. I mean, coming into the league this year, and he only averaged 13 or 14 points in the game in the G League for the elite. What you call it, elite, which is one of the worst leagues in there in all of the G League. Okay,
Tell me
him
this here.
like come on,
Now
bro. Come on,
tell
bro.
me this
I
here.
can tell you who's playing right now. I can tell
Now,
you the
now
youngsters.
tell me this here. Now all them people you name, MB, can you trust them?
Can I trust him for about 70
Yeah.
games, 65 games? Yes.
Is he a dog?
You got a dog to give the ball to. You got Jokic
Huh?
and Jamal Murray on the same team. You got
Joseph ain't even no dog.
Jokic
Joseph
ain't
ain't
a
no
dog.
dog. No, I
Hold
don't.
on, man. Jokic ain't a dog.
No, 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 no.
Brother, we gonna
He,
have to have a whole nother episode to talk about
hey,
Jokic ain't a
hey,
dog.
hey. So you gotta understand something. This ain't Joker first year.
I know it's not. The only reason Joker ain't been making it is because Jamal Murray's been hurt for the last 2 years.
Okay, but I done seen Joker.
Yeah.
I done seen Joker lay down.
Joker, I done
I'm
seen
just
every
saying.
player. I done seen every player lay down. There's not one player I
Uh,
ain't seen not be successful. I've seen every single player not be successful.
it's a
Everyone.
difference between not
We go
being
to hold
successful
up.
and laying down.
We go all the way from Michael Jordan being not successful to Kobe not
But
being successful to LeBron
but
not being
I'm gonna say this.
successful
Okay,
to we can
okay,
go through
okay.
plenty players that were not successful.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. There is no way that you could put those people on the court. What you said in that lineup and beat us.
What were you gonna
They're
put
gonna
on
be
the
too
court?
slow.
Tell
They're
me
gonna be
who
too
in their
slow.
twenties. Everybody I just named is in their twenties. Give me five players in their twenties. Okay, you got Jason Tatum. You put him out there. You put Jalen Brown out there. He in his twenties. Okay. Who else?
You
So who
got
else for the United
Maxie.
States? Huh?
You got Tyrese Maxey. You know what I'm saying?
Tyrese Maxey. You
But
just
I just
named
need
who did you just hold on, man? Name somebody that's somebody. Because
what
everybody
you
I
mean.
named is somebody. Who Tyrese Maxey gonna play against on that court that I just named? I named
What?
five real deal players.
John
Tyrese
Morant.
Maxey ain't playing.
You got a
There
whole
you
bunch
go.
of young talent.
Now you got John Morant, you got Jalen Brown, and you got Jason Tatum. Give me two more players.
You got Trey Young.
No.
Trey Young will give you 30 every night.
He who is he gonna cover on that court? Who's he gonna
What you mean?
cover? When's he gonna get a rebound? When's he gonna stop shooting? Sorry, because he shoots 30% from three. He ain't giving you 30. That's why Atlanta traded him, because he's a high volume shooter.
Everybody is. If you the man on your team,
No, if you're the man on your team, you do it
if you the
efficiently.
man on your
If
team,
you're
you
the man
just
on your team, you do it with efficiency. Okay, Durant do it with efficiency, bro.
y'all was just calling Jimmy Bucket, Jimmy Bucket.
He don't
Ain't
know.
nothing efficient.
Jimmy Buckets is not efficient. Jimmy Buckets
Yeah, ain't
survives at the
nothing
free
efficient
throw
about
line.
Jimmy
I
Bucket.
said that last night. He survived at the free throw line. Man, look, we are going to
Man, listen.
continue that. We gonna come back to that and continue
Yeah, we
that,
gonna.
man. We
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, cause
go.
I'm gonna
This
go.
is
I'm gonna go and get my young player list, and I'm
yeah.
gonna put
You
together
do
a
that.
roster.
You do
I'm gonna
that.
put together a roster, and I guarantee y'all won't
Yeah.
win, man.
Yeah, we gonna do
Ain't no
this.
win
We
in
gonna
hell.
do this. Listen, everybody, stay tuned and expect an episode with us matching young players under 20 in the NBA. Okay,
Not
you
under
will
20, under
see it
20,
here.
under 30.
Under 30. I'm sorry, under 30, you guys. Under 30. All right.
Yeah.
So we've already covered everything, man. We went over what happened last night, man. Understanding that the future is bright for both of these teams. Matter of fact, the Nuggets made a breaking news trade
Hey,
yesterday. Hold up, the
the,
Nuggets
it,
made a breaking news trade yesterday and decided to relinquish their 2029 protected first round draft pick for a first and second round in 2024 and a second rounder in 2023. Okay, from Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, so that's a major trade saying that you basically know that you have a future and you know that you are going to continue to do what you're doing. You're really taking the steps to continue to be great.
you gonna have to. You know, once you become the champion, you got an X on your back. Everybody's gonna build a team just for you.
Hmm.
So, with that being said, and with what you just said about what the last thing you just said,
About the whole
what was
about the fact that the you've had the possibilities of for the future
oh
and
yeah,
what Denver's
that's what I
doing with
hold
the
up. That's
trade
it right
and
there. That was it.
yeah,
Because you said both of them have bright futures,
yeah.
but Miami's immediate future is not that bright.
No,
Miami's
nah, nah.
immediate future is gonna get dark. It's gonna get dark. Then they gonna have to look for the light.
Yes,
But
sir.
their immediate future don't look good at all. But you got
Man.
to go through this. You had you got a chance to get your players some good experience. So the players that you do keep, you can keep them around, being that they done been battle tested. Like right now, a few of those Heat players, even though they was undrafted, they played good, but they never have been battle tested. So now that they have been through this, maybe next year it'll give them a deeper
Oh,
bench.
man, hold on.
You know
They've
what I
been
mean? Because
through
they
this
gonna get some
already.
more players.
Duncan Robinson been here already. Tyler Hero been here already. Lowry been here already. Bam Adebayo been here already. Love been here already. Butler been here already. They've been here already. I ain't giving them that. I ain't giving you.
Caleb Martin,
I ain't giving them.
Caleb
I ain't
Martin,
giving
Matt
Miami the
Drew, Gabe Vincent.
that
These players that you
three.
need,
Them
but
three ain't been there, but everybody else been there. Everybody else been there, man. They got a future. They got a future, but their future is predicated off of not just them three players, them making the right decisions. Because right now,
they
everybody
need
knows,
more
and you know,
scorers.
and I know, Miami is on the cusp of possibly trading away some of them young players for another old player. And if you go get another old player, you're putting yourself backwards. Miami, stay put, stand pat, and stand by. All right. You will be back next year, dog. Do not quit.
Who?
Do not trade your team. I'm not saying you'll be back in the finals, but you will be back in the
Oh,
playoffs. You will be back in
oh,
the
okay.
fight. You will have an opportunity. Listen, man, you came in,
I,
Miami came in from they weren't even, they was in the play-in. The play-in. So you guys know, all right, you'll be back. It ain't ain't no time to shed no tears or nothing like that.
oh no,
Understand,
y'all should be proud. They should be
regroup,
proud. They should be
and be
proud of
ready.
themselves. They should be proud of themselves, man. Y'all played good. I
Hmm.
can't. I just know that it's an uphill battle, and I knew we knew y'all knew that from the beginning. So you know what I mean. It's like I didn't come out just expecting to lose because I wanted them to fight, but you know
It is what it
we
is.
out there next year.
Well, everybody, that's all we got for you today. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We got much more coming to you. You already know that we're working on some NFL stuff, so you will be seeing some NFL stuff start to creep in. We are coming to the dead season, you guys. We got that Errol Spence versus
You
what's
got
the who Errol Spence fighting? We got the Errol Spence fight coming up. I forgot the dude's name
Earl
he's
Spence
fighting.
and who else? They ain't fighting
Uh,
Davidson.
No, he ain't fight Davis. It's Errol Spence Jr. versus the oh
I
man,
gotta
I
look
can't
at that.
remember the dude name. We gonna look it up. We gonna find it. Y'all gonna see it and y'all gonna get it, man. Listen.
Got the WNBA too. We
Oh
started on the
yeah, I
WNBA.
forgot to tell you
We
about the
gotta
WNBA is coming soon to a theater near you. All right. We will be we giving you about them aces, dog. That's all I'm gonna say.
Aces, Connecticut. If you take the Aces in Connecticut all year, by the end of the year, you'll have you some money saved up.
All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. Stay safe. Peace.
Peace.